You know, it's your boy Van Jr. for What My Teacher Wears back at you. You know, teaching you guys real quick how to alter a double-breasted blazer. One of the most difficult, I believe, in men's wear, one of the most difficult pieces to pull off is the double-breasted. A lot of the times people are not able to pull off the double-breasted look because the tailoring is done horribly. Yes, you got it. It is done absolutely bad. And so we're going to, today is we're going to stop you coming out the house rocking your double-breasted, looking like an overcoat. Yeah, your double-breasted is supposed to look like a double-breasted suit, not an overcoat. So what we're going to do, we're going to take you step by step, the easy way, because you know me, I like to give it to you the easy way, simplistic. Let's not complicate things. Are you trying to complicate it? I'm not really trying to complicate things. So because we're not trying to complicate it, we're not gonna complicate it. But before you do that, if you have not subscribed to, yes, this channel, go ahead, do me a favor. Subscribe now. If you have not liked this video or any of my previous videos, stop, do me a favor, open up a separate tab. Go like all of the videos, guys. It helps the channel to grow so I can keep giving you this fire content. I get with you. Okay, so let's first start off with some of the things that you're going to need. First and foremost, you're going to need pins, as you've seen in my previous videos from anything I've ever altered. You're also going to need a seam cutter, just as like the one right here. And you're going to need those two things. And after you lay your jacket flat, you're going to then flip it inside out, sleeves as well, as you see, which is exactly what I'm doing now. And then, just as I previously stated, you're going to need that seam cutter. And what you're going to do with that seam cutter is you're going to literally cut away the lining and the actual fabric of the suit jacket so you can actually have an opening. And once you finish, you'll actually have an open hole. And then I'm going to take some scissors, as you see me, and I'm going to cut up the middle of the jacket because this is a two-side vent double-breasted blazer. So we're going to alter it from the middle seam. So as you see me right now, I am flipping inside out the blazer. Also, it'd be a great idea for you to know, a little bit as to how much jacket you're going to want to actually take out of this blazer. And once you have identified probably about how many inches you're going to be needed to take out of the blazer, then you're going to flip your jacket inside out and then grab it from the center seam and then lay it flat so there are no wrinkles or there are no rolls within your blazer. And that is when your pins are gonna come into play. And again, it's great to already have an idea as to how much of the jacket you're going to have to take out, which is what you see me doing now. I'm actually pinning down the fabric, and the fabric that you can see that is to the left is the fabric that I will not be needing anymore, but we're not going to do anything with that right now. But I'm just pinning my jacket down, making sure I am taking the right amount needed. And the only how I'm going to find out, because I am only one person, after you pin it, my suggestion would flip it back right side in and then try it on. Once you try it on, a lot of times you either need to go looser or you need to go tighter, but very seldomly is it perfect the first time you actually pin something down. And I'm just pinning it all the way from the bottom and all the way to the top. Make sure as you're pinning it down, you're working your way back toward that original seam, toward the top of the blazer, which is also what you'll see me doing. And now we get to the actual sewing. This is probably, if I'm going to just be absolutely honest, this is really the easiest part. If you do not know how to use a sewing machine, my suggestion would be to go and look up some previous YouTube videos as to how to use a sewing machine. This video is strictly going to teach you how to actually alter something, not necessarily show you how to sew. But as you see, what I'm doing is I have lined up the pins that I originally pinned down with my blazer. I have lined them up with the actual needle and thread from my sewing machine. And I basically, it's almost like connecting the dots. I connect the needle that's coming from the sewing machine with the pins that I have used to pin my blazer down. And as you see, as I am moving up toward the top of the blazer, you can really see me pulling those pins out as I'm getting to the top, because of course we don't want our pins to go inside of our sewing machine. So as I get closer and closer to the sewing machine, I then begin to pull those pins out so I can continuously move up the blazer. And now we have the after to this beautiful double-breasted pinstripe blazer. I actually changed the buttons from the original buttons. The original buttons were gray. And as you can really tell with the back, just how it kind of hugs my, my midsection. And that's not even buttoned. And when it's buttoned up, you will really be able to tell the difference in how it kind of hugs my back. Previously to the before video, as you just saw, I love the look of this blazer. I like switching the buttons out. It gives it a pop of color. I probably do a different pocket square than the one I currently have on, but all in all, the look turned out very good. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. If you have not subscribed yet, please do me a favor and subscribe to this channel so we can keep this heat coming at you now.